of really taking full ownership and not expecting them to abandon themselves for you. And we have to be willing to have her be displeased and say, this is what works for us.
What does a regulated relationship look and feel like in the body?
Regulated doesn't mean calm all the time. It means we have the capacity to get activated and then we can return back to safety. It means we both are on the same team to co-regulate with one another. We're a team.
It's just like the breath work.
So it's about self-regulation first and then repair. It's just about two people committed to repair.
Thank you.
After they take responsibility for their part of the dynamic. So my wife and I, we have an argument. We take a pause and I go through my trigger-proof process of really taking full ownership for the younger parts of me that got activated and then looking to understand them rather than needing for her to understand me. And once I come back from that, I'm in a different nervous system state. I can now initiate a repair and go, hey, what came up for you? Okay, tell me what was your experience? Okay, are you open to hearing mine? Once you get to the place where we both understand each other's pain, then repair has happened. All that's needed is understanding. Understanding is another. Love is actually making the effort to understand.
Understand each other. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Thank you. How do you help someone shift from survival-based relationship to connection-based one?
You have to get out of survival mode within yourself. I'm the common denominator of all my relationships. So when I feel safe and secure and loving towards myself, I can now enter relationships coming from that place that I'm not looking to get that void filled from you.
Yes.
And that's when I show up differently.
Okay.
And then with a commitment to saying, hey, I want to make sure that we repair with one another, that we have a relationship that's rooted in, hey, any misunderstandings we can repair. So it all starts with me.
Thank you. How can someone calm their nervous system with a triggering interaction with a partner or family member?
Yeah. So this is my trigger-proof process is whenever I get triggered, the first question I ask myself is, what do I make that mean about me? The fact that my dad, dismissed my experience, all that, what do I make it mean is I'm not important. I'm not good enough. And in that moment, that represents a younger part of me that needs my attention. And so instead of trying to fix out there or explain myself, all I do is I put all of my focus in validating the experience of my younger part. So whether it's a family member, lover, client, whatever, the process is still the same. Whenever I get triggered, I abandon myself with I'm not good enough. And my work is there primarily. And once I take care of that part, I feel safe and secure within myself. And now the conversation that I'm having with the other person changes. Mm-hmm.
What boundaries are most important for people healing from trauma bonds?
Boundaries are most important. Well, boundary is not like a fence. It's who you are. It's a definition of who you are. So what's most important is moment to moment honoring what it is that you're feeling and validating your experience and understanding what the other person is going through as well, and not expecting them to abandon themselves for you and not abandoning yourself or the other person. So it's a moment-to-moment practice. There's no list of what's the most important boundary, sexual boundary, time boundary, energy boundary. It's just our boundaries are literally the shape of who we are. And kind of like me saying, hey, I have to go. That's just me exercising, saying I got 5 minutes left. That's me sharing what's true for me.
Yes.
So it's a moment-to-moment practice of noticing what's true and alive, and then the willingness to share it, and then the openness to hear the other person without interpreting it as an attack. So this is the challenge that many people don't learn.
Well, it's not an attack. This is your reality. And I should be in a position to say, okay, all well and good. That's fine. This is your reality. I have to trust your reality. I have to abide. I have to concede to your reality, because if I don't, then I'm invading your boundaries.
But sometimes, Grace, when you express a boundary to someone, they interpret it as rejection. It doesn't feel safe to exert a boundary, because when you set a boundary to someone who isn't really done their work, they feel insulted by it, right? It's like my mother constantly, she's like, okay, we're coming at this time. She doesn't ask, she doesn't say, she's like, we're coming over at this time. We're coming on Thursday. She doesn't say, is it okay if we come on Wednesday or Thursday? She says, we're coming on Thursday, without even asking. So me and my wife, we have to say, no, that doesn't work for us. And initially with my mother, she takes that as a rejection. And so she's displeased with the boundary, but we have to set it anyway. And we have to be willing to have her be displeased and say, this is what works for us. So boundaries are not that easy and cut and dry, because people feel rejection when they hear no, and they go into kind of like a narcissistic injury around it. So it's about navigating that. It's not black and white. There's nuance to it.
Thank you so much for your input in this part 2 show. It's been a pleasure having you.
Loved it.
Yeah, deeply appreciated. So listeners and viewers, say thank you to my guest, Nima. And if you want more, or if you want to work with him, bio as well as social media handles and how you can contact him is in the show notes.
I provided a link for a quiz, which is a really great place to start. Easy to reach out to me and ask any questions.
Be safe and be positive. And don't forget to check out our social media handles. Thank you. Bye for now.